It's remarkably difficult to recall a time when I felt genuinely, unreservedly happy. My past, a collection of memories I had fervently believed I had left behind, has returned to haunt me with an unsettling insistence. Shadows enveloped my room like a thick fog, suffocating and stifling. Yet amid this darkness, a part of me felt inexplicably drawn to the mysterious connection I had with my own talent, a talent intricately woven into the forgotten melodies that lay nestled within the crumbling walls of my surroundings. The haunting echoes of darkness called out to me, creating a magnetic pull that I could neither comprehend nor resist. I embarked on a profound journey, determined to unlock the deeply buried secrets nestled within the pages of my life story, longing to shed light on the shadows that had tainted my past for far too long. For years I had been silenced, told time and again to hush, keep quiet, and just fade into the background. But now, with unwavering resolve, I refused to remain silent any longer. My voice, once stifled and muffled, yearned to break free into the world once more. People have come and gone from my life, each one serving a distinct yet often fleeting purpose, some like mere markers on my journey, guiding me through the turbulent waters of existence, while others were invaluable lessons crafted by something greater than ourselves, lessons meant to teach me about pain, resilience, and human connection. Now I find myself standing at the precipice of revelation, poised and ready to unveil parts of myself that you may believe you understand. Yet there lies so much more beneath the surface. A rich tapestry of experiences woven together by threads of joy and despair. Was I ever truly a little girl? This is a question I find myself asking more often than not. My childhood, once brimming with potential and innocence, feels like a distant memory, a mere whisper of what could have been had a certain violation not so brutally shattered my innocence. It's a bittersweet reflection, tinged with the colors of both lost dreams and lingering pain. After enduring countless years, it's heartbreaking to admit that his memory still lingers like a ghost from the past, blurring the lines between night and day, reality and memory. I lost track of everything. Time slipped through my fingers like sand, leaving me with only remnants of what was once a vibrant existence. Most days passed in a foggy haze, where I wandered emotionless, existing in a state of perpetual fear, terrified of speaking out, terrified of drawing attention to my own plight. The creaks in the old wooden floor whispered warnings, reminding me to stay still, utterly terrified of detection. Peeking down the staircase, I noticed the ladder hanging precariously from above. I dreaded the thought of being caught, especially during my treacherous trips to the bathroom, a haven I claimed as my only safe escape. If I was discovered, I knew all too well that the consequences would be unbearably dire, tainted with a weight of punishment I could hardly bear to imagine. Sneaking past him, my heart raced as I ventured down the stairs in a desperate search for something to quell the gnawing ache in my stomach, a primal hunger that felt impossible to control. My stomach ached and growled uncontrollably, like a feral animal in search of sustenance, and I instinctively covered my mouth to stifle the noise. To complicate matters further, my asthma flared defiantly. The heat of the attic made each breath a challenge, a constant reminder of my fragile state. The thunderclaps of the storm outside masked the sound of my little footsteps as I tiptoed cautiously, aware that time was not on my side. I knew I had to be quick, get in, get out, and scurry back to my bed before I was missed. When I finally discovered a pack of crackers and a bottle of soda lurking in the shadows of the kitchen, I felt momentarily victorious. To avoid detection, I twisted off the cap of the soda with careful precision and gulped it down as quietly as possible, savoring the unexpected taste of sweet relief. Suddenly, a noise shattered my focus, startling me to a standstill. Instinctively, I sought refuge around the corner, my heart pounding in my chest. Someone had entered the bathroom, and tears began to cascade down my cheeks, each drop a testament to my paralyzed fear. If I were caught, I knew the punishment for stealing food would be unbearable, a fate better left unimagined. As soon as I felt it was safe, I hastily clambered back up the ladder into my own bed, heart racing with anxiety. In my panic, I wrapped a pair of pants around my foot in a fervent attempt to hide my wounds. However, I quickly realized the blood wouldn't stop flowing, a stark reminder of my reckless escape. Panic surged through me, a tidal wave of dread washing over as I felt faint, blood pooling from a deep gash on my big toe and upper palm of my foot. That night, consumed by anguish, I cried silently, feeling utterly alone in a world that felt infinitely vast, yet unbearably suffocating. The next morning, as if sensing my turmoil, my grandmother noticed the blood that stained the steps. Without hesitation, she swiftly came to my defense, fabricating a story to shield me from the truth of what lay beneath. "She stubbed her foot coming down the stairs to use the bathroom," Grammy informed my grandfather, her voice steady and comforting as she concealed the deeper realities. With a gentle tap on my knee beneath the kitchen table, she shot me a knowing glance, a silent communication urging me to remain quiet, to allow her to handle it all. I understood the gravity of her expression. Any slip of the tongue or moment of weakness could spell disaster for both of us, an unbreakable bond forged in shared silence. As I sat at the kitchen table, lost in a whirlwind of thoughts, my reverie was abruptly disrupted by a hard slap that rang out behind me. "Sit up!" a voice barked, harsh and demanding. I straightened abruptly, feeling a jarring pop in my back, panic coursing through my veins like electricity as I struggled to catch my breath. My grandmother, sensing my distress, leaned in close to whisper, "Don't!" But I was frozen in place, the pain too intense to bear, and I couldn't dare to turn around and look at him. He reached past me, nonchalantly grabbing a beer from the fridge and returning to the bedroom as if nothing was ever awry. It was only 7 in the morning, and there he was, already drinking, oblivious to the chaos he instigated. I sat in silent turmoil, waiting for my grandmother's familiar look again, hoping for a moment when the coast would finally be clear, and I could breathe without fear or hesitation.